Hey explorers, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like every travel video is talking about the same countries again and again? Paris, Rome, London. Amazing places, yes, but also overcrowded and overpriced. Here is the good news. In 2025, there are still countries where you can travel affordably, enjoy authentic experiences, and avoid the tourist traps. Today, I am going to reveal some hidden gems. Affordable countries that nobody seems to be talking about, but that you should definitely put on your bucket list this year. These are destinations where your money stretches further. Culture is rich, and the experiences feel exclusive because they are not yet overrun by mass tourism. So grab your backpack, open your notes, and let us dive into these hidden treasures of 2025. 1. Moldova. Europe's most overlooked wine country. First on our list is Moldova. Now, be honest, how many of you have even considered Moldova for travel? Most people skip right over it, but that is a mistake. Moldova is one of the most affordable destinations in Europe, and it has some of the best wine experiences you will ever find. Did you know Moldova has the largest underground wine cellar in the world? At Milesti Misi, there are literally over 100 miles of wine tunnels underground, and you can tour it for the cost of a casual dinner in Western Europe. Accommodation is incredibly budget-friendly, too. You can stay in boutique hotels in the capital city Chisinau for $30 to $40 a night, often with breakfast included. Meals. A hearty local dinner with wine will set you back around $10 to $15. But here's the real charm. Moldova feels untouched. The villages, monasteries, and countryside are authentic and peaceful, without massive crowds. If you want to explore Europe in a way that feels personal and genuine, Moldova is a hidden gem waiting for you. 2. Kyrgyzstan. Affordable adventure in Central Asia. Next up, we are heading east to Central Asia, to a country that almost no one is talking about. Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is perfect if you love nature and adventure. Picture endless mountains, alpine lakes, and green valleys, where nomadic traditions are still alive. The famous Issyk Lake is one of the largest alpine lakes in the world, and staying in a lakeside guest house costs under $25 a night. The coolest part! You can stay in a traditional yurt. Yes, a real nomadic tent, with meals included for about $30 per night. That is not just accommodation. That is a cultural experience you will never forget. Food is hearty and cheap. You can get a plate of plova rice and meat dish for just $3 to $4 in transport. Marshrutka shared minibuses are the main way to travel around, and they cost just a few dollars for hours of travel. Kyrgyzstan is not about luxury hotels or fancy shopping streets. It is about raw, natural beauty and authentic cultural immersion. If you're looking for affordable adventure in 2025, this is the place nobody is talking about, but everybody should be. 3. Albania. Europe's Riviera that costs less than half of Greece. Now let us swing back to Europe, because number 3 on our hidden gems list is Albania. Yes, I know a few travel insiders have been whispering about it, but in 2025, Albania is still one of the most underrated and affordable countries in Europe. The Albanian Riviera offers turquoise beaches that look like the Greek islands, but at a fraction of the price. In Kaysamel or Saranda, you can stay in a beachfront hotel with sea views for $60 to $70 a night. In Western Europe, that would barely get you a budget hostel bunk bed. Food is another highlight. A fresh seafood dinner with wine in a seaside restaurant, about $15 to $20. Street snacks like birik, a flaky pastry filled with cheese or meat, cost just $1 to $2. What makes Albania special is that it is still relatively quiet. You can explore Ottoman towns like Gjirokastër, hike in the Albanian Alps, and relax on uncrowded beaches. It is authentic, it is beautiful, and it is so much more affordable than its famous neighbors like Greece or Italy. So if you want a European getaway with all the beauty but none of the high costs, Albania is your hidden gem. Cuatro Nicaragua, Central America's best-kept secret. Coming in at number 4, we have Nicaragua, a country in Central America that has been quietly stealing the spotlight from its famous neighbor, Costa Rica. Costa Rica is beautiful. Yes, but it is also expensive. Nicaragua, on the other hand, offers the same volcanoes, rainforests, and beaches. But for half the price? Picture this. You are staying in a colonial-style boutique hotel in Granada, a colorful, historic town, for just $35 to $50 per night. That is less than the price of a hostel dorm in many European cities. Food is another win. You can grab a plate of gallo pinto, rice and beans with plantains and meat, for under $4. Even a fancier restaurant meal with drinks will rarely go past $15. Activities. Oh, Nicaragua is full of them. You can hike up a volcano and literally go volcano boarding down the ash slopes. You can surf on Pacific beaches that are far less crowded than Costa Rica. You can take boat rides on Lake Nicaragua, which feels like a whole inland sea. The best part is that Nicaragua has not been overrun by mass tourism yet. You get authentic culture, stunning landscapes, and friendly locals. All without breaking the bank. If you want an affordable tropical adventure in 2025, Nicaragua is the hidden gem to watch. 5. North Macedonia, Europe's lake paradise. Number 5 is North Macedonia, another country that almost never shows up on the average traveler's radar, but it absolutely should. North Macedonia is home to Lake Orad, one of the oldest and deepest lakes in Europe. The water is crystal clear, the views are breathtaking, and the atmosphere is peaceful compared to the crowded lakes in Italy or Switzerland. And here is the kicker. A lakeside hotel room with breakfast costs about $40 to $60 per night. The capital, Skopje, is full of quirky statues, lively markets, and affordable dining. A filling meal with wine will set you back under $15. Even in more upscale restaurants, you will rarely go beyond $20. Cultural experiences are everywhere. You can visit centuries-old monasteries on the shores of Lake Orad, hike through scenic mountain trails, or explore ancient ruins without paying hefty entry fees. North Macedonia gives you that combination of history, culture, and natural beauty, but at prices that are almost too good to be true. If you are looking for a European escape that feels both exotic and budget-friendly, North Macedonia is one of the most overlooked treasures out there. 6. Senegal. Affordable culture and beaches in West Africa next. Let us head to Africa because number 6 is Senegal. A country that blends vibrant culture, stunning beaches, and affordability in a way very few places do. Most travelers do not think of West Africa when they are planning a trip, but Senegal is a gem. The capital city, Dakar, is buzzing with music, markets, and art. Accommodation ranges from guest houses to boutique hotels, often costing $50 to $70 a night for very comfortable stays. Food in Senegal is not only delicious, but cheap. A plate of thibouti and rice and fish, the national dish, costs around $3 to $5 in local spots. Even higher-end restaurants will rarely go beyond $15 to $20. And let us talk about the experiences. You can relax on the beaches of Cap Skirring, explore the historic Gori Island, or even go on wildlife safaris in the nearby reserves. Activities that would cost a fortune in other parts of Africa are surprisingly affordable here. Senegal also has a rich music and dance culture, so every evening can feel like a festival. It is safe, welcoming, and far more budget-friendly than many people realize. In 2025, Senegal is truly a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. 7. Laos. Southeast Asia's peaceful alternative. Number 7 on our list takes us to Southeast Asia, Laos. Now, if you have heard of Thailand or Vietnam, you know how popular and busy they can get. Laos, on the other hand, is like the peaceful little brother, full of natural beauty, culture, and charm, but without the heavy crowds and rising costs. In the UNESCO World Heritage Town of Luang Prabang, you can stay in a riverside guest house with gorgeous views for $30 to $45 per night. Imagine waking up to the Mekong River mist every morning without paying resort-level prices. Food is another win. A steaming bowl of noodle soup costs just $1 to $2. Even if you go for Western food or sit-down restaurants, you are still rarely crossing the $10 mark for a full meal. The activities in Laos are unforgettable. You can visit Quang Si Falls, a multi-tiered turquoise waterfall that looks like a dream. You can take slow boat rides along the Mekong, explore Buddhist temples, or go trekking in the mountains. And the best part? Almost everything feels untouched and authentic because Laos has not gone mainstream yet. If you want to experience Southeast Asia in a slower, more relaxed, and more affordable way, Laos is absolutely a hidden gem in 2025. 8. Bulgaria, Europe's budget powerhouse. Next up, number 8 is Bulgaria. A country that offers everything you want in a European trip, but at a price that feels too good to be true. Most people head to Italy, France, or Spain when they think of Europe, but Bulgaria has beaches, mountains, and culture. And all of it is budget-friendly. Let us start with the Black Sea coast. Sunny Beach and Nesebar offer golden sands, historic towns, and beach resorts where you can stay for $50 to $70 a night, often compare that to Greece or Croatia, where prices easily double or triple. If mountains are more your style, Bulgaria's ski resorts like Bansko are among the cheapest in Europe. You can ski for a fraction of what you would pay in Switzerland or Austria, with ski passes starting under $30 per day. Food is hearty and cheap. A full restaurant meal with drinks is usually under $15. Street snacks like banitsa, a delicious pastry with cheese, cost less than $2. And do not forget, Sofia, the capital. It is full of history, nightlife, and culture, but still one of the cheapest capitals to explore in Europe. Bulgaria has a bit of everything, and in 2025... it remains a destination where your money really stretches. It is one of Europe's best hidden gems for budget-conscious travelers. 9. Pakistan, the Himalayas. Without the price tag now. Number 9 is going to surprise a lot of people. Pakistan. Pakistan is slowly gaining recognition among adventurous travelers, but it is still very much under the radar and extremely affordable. If you love dramatic mountains, warm hospitality, and authentic culture, Pakistan should be on your list. The northern regions, like Hunza Valley and Skarju, are absolutely breathtaking. We are talking about snow-capped peaks, crystal-clear lakes, and villages surrounded by apricot trees. You can stay in family-run guest houses for $20 to $30 a night, often with meals included. Food is both delicious and cheap. A big plate of biryani or kebabs costs just $2 to $4. Even if you go for a full spread at a nicer restaurant, you are unlikely to spend more than $15. Transportation is also budget-friendly. Long bus rides across the country cost less than $10. And the experiences, from trekking in the Karakoram Mountains to exploring Mughal architecture in Lahore, feel priceless, but are surprisingly affordable. Pakistan is still not on the typical tourist trail, which makes it one of the most authentic and welcoming destinations you can visit in 2025. If you want epic landscapes and culture without the price tag of places like Nepal or Switzerland, Pakistan is a hidden gem you should not ignore. 10. Madagascar. An island of wild luxury. Number 10 takes us somewhere totally unique. Madagascar. Now, when people hear Madagascar, they either think of the animated movie or have no clue what the country is actually like. But here is the truth. Madagascar is one of the most biodiverse and stunning islands on the planet. And it is surprisingly affordable. Imagine walking through forests filled with lemurs, chameleons, and baobab trees. Imagine beaches with turquoise waters that look like they belong in the Maldives, but without the Maldives price tag. Accommodation is budget-friendly, but still feels premium. Boutique beach resorts can be found for $50 to $70 a night. If you go for mid-range guest houses, it is even cheaper. Food is simple but delicious. Seafood, rice, and fresh fruit dominate the menu. A restaurant meal costs about $5 to $10, while fresh lobsters can often be bought for under $15. Activities are where Madagascar truly shines. Snorkeling, diving, whale watching, or visiting the famous Avenue of the Baobabs. all cost a fraction of what you would expect on other tropical islands. Madagascar is one of those rare destinations where it feels like you are living a luxury documentary adventure, but on a backpacker budget. A hidden gem? In every sense. 11. Kyrgyzstan, the affordable alpine escape. Next up at number 11 is Kyrgyzstan. Now, this one is for my mountain lovers. If you dream about Switzerland or Austria but cannot afford the insane prices, Kyrgyzstan is the perfect alternative. Kyrgyzstan is a Central Asian country full of stunning alpine lakes, rolling green valleys, and dramatic snow-capped mountains. And the best part, it is insanely cheap to travel here. You can stay in yurts, traditional felt tents, for $10 to $20 per night. Many times, meals are included with your stay. Hotels in Bishkek, the capital, are also budget-friendly, starting around $30 to $50 per night for decent quality. Food is hearty and inexpensive. Meat skewers, dumplings, soups, and fresh bread. A full sit-down meal is usually under $10. Activities here are magical. You can horseback ride through the valleys, trek around icy cool lake, or attend a traditional nomadic festival. None of these experiences will break the bank. Kyrgyzstan is like discovering a budget-friendly Switzerland that hardly anyone is talking about yet. If you want untouched landscapes and authentic culture without the crowds, this is your spot. 12. Mozambique, secret African beaches. And finally, number 12, Mozambique. When people think of African travel, they often imagine safaris in Kenya or Tanzania or maybe South Africa's wine regions. Mozambique, though, is a hidden coastal paradise that combines African culture with world-class beaches. The Bazaruto Archipelago, for example, looks like something straight out of a luxury travel magazine. White sands, turquoise waters, coral reefs, but unlike the Maldives or Seychelles, the prices are so much more reasonable. Beach lodges and boutique resorts here start around $60 to $90 per night, often with sea views. If you go local, you can stay even cheaper. Seafood is everywhere! Giant prawns, crab, lobster, and meals are usually under $10 to $15. A beachfront dinner with fresh catch of the day rarely goes above $25. The experiences are unforgettable. Snorkeling and diving in Mozambique's reefs rival some of the best spots in the world. You can also go whale watching, island hopping, or just relax on beaches that are practically empty. In 2025, Mozambique remains one of the most underrated beach destinations in the world. If you want the tropical luxury vibe without the luxury bill, this is a true hidden gem. And there you have it. 12 hidden gem destinations for 2025 that nobody is really talking about, but that are absolutely worth your attention. From the turquoise beaches of Mozambique to the alpine valleys of Kyrgyzstan, from the jungles of Laos to the wild beauty of Madagascar, these countries prove that you do not need to follow the same old travel trends to find magic. Traveling smart means discovering places before they become mainstream, and these hidden gems are where you will find authentic culture, premium experiences, and affordability all rolled into one. So now, I want to hear from you. Which of these destinations would you add to your 2025 travel bucket list? Drop your favorite in the comments below, and if you want me to make a deeper guide on one of these spots, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your fellow travelers, and subscribe to Across the Globe for more insider travel guides. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and remember, the world is full of hidden treasures, waiting for you to uncover them.